So we have this 2 gigabyte GP2 EBS volume available to us, and we can take a snapshot from it. So if we do actions, we can create a snapshot. So we can add a description, for example, demo snapshots, and then click on create snapshots. So then on the left-hand side menu, instead of volumes, you can click on snapshots. And snapshots show you the list of all the snapshots you have. And as you can see, we have one right here. It is completed. It is 100% available. And we get some information around that snapshot itself. First of all, what we can do is that we can copy this snapshot into other region. So if you right click and do copy snapshots, then as you can see, you can copy the snapshot into any destination region that you want. And this can come in very handy in case you want, for example, to have a disaster recovery strategy to make sure your data is backed up in another region of AWS. So I won't do so, but you get the idea. Another thing I can do is take the snapshot and I can recreate a volume from it. So action, create volume from snapshots. And we choose a 2 gigabytes GP2 volume. And then the target AZ doesn't have to remain EU West 1A. It can be, for example, EU West 1B. And we can also encrypt this volume if we wanted to and add some tags. And so as you can see, when we click on create volume, what's going to happen is that if we go back into our volumes, well, now we have 2 volumes, as you can see, and one of them, this one, was restored through a snapshot, okay? And it is an EU West 1B. So the idea is that thanks to snapshots, we can, quote unquote, copy EBS volumes across different availability zones. And that's very handy. If we look again at snapshots, we can have a look at what's called the recycle bin. So the recycle bin is a way for you to protect your EBS snapshots from accidental deletion as well as your Amazon machine images. So we can create a retention rule and saying demo retention rule. And then we're saying we'll apply this to all EBS snapshots and I want them to be retained for 1 day after deletion, which allows me to recover them. So if I click on create retention rule, now it has been created and it is going to appear right here at some point. Okay, so let's refresh the page for us to see it. Here it is. And now on the resources, we can see if we have resources in the recycle bin. So let's go back into our snapshots in the EC2 console. So I'm going to go into EC2. Here we go, snapshots, little shortcuts. And what I'm going to do is take the snapshots. And first, before I delete it, I want to show you the storage tier. So right now it is a standard storage tier, okay? But you can move the storage tier by archiving a snapshot, and this will allow you to move the storage tier into another pricing level. But if you want to restore it, of course, you will have to wait 24 to 72 hours. So just to show you, but anyway, let's go ahead and delete the snapshot. So we'll delete the snapshots. As you can see, it's gone. And before, it used to completely delete the snapshots and you couldn't recover it. Okay, as you can see, it's gone. But now, thanks to the recycle bin, well, if I refresh here, my resources, I can now see that my snapshot has appeared here. And what I can do is click on it and recover it. Yes, recover resources. And voila, it's back into my snapshots on my EC2 console. Okay, that was pretty awesome, right? Okay, that's it for EBS Snapshots. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next lecture.